every Mobile Legends hero profession or occupation in the lore when they are not fighting in a battlefield. Let's start with Mia. Mia. She is a priestess serving faithfully in the Lunar Temple. She took up bow and arrow to fight for her people. Balmond. He's an orc leader by occupation. I don't think he does other stuff besides training, fighting, and eating. Who knows? Maybe he's the brand ambassador of the game ads. Saber. He started as a swordsman, but ended up being a cyborg assassin. Now, he's just a wanderer. Alice. She's a queen to her blood demon species, but I think she mostly cook up evil schemes to ruin other lives. Nana. She's just a sweet little Leonin who wants to make friends with others. Tigreal. He works as leader of Imperial Knight, serving the Imperial family. He probably has strict discipline with a sense of justice. Alucard. His first occupation was being a demon hunter. He was also once the Arbiter of Light. He joined as striker for Lightborn Chevalier, but he returned to his old ways, being a demon hunter. Karina. She works as an assassin. Panda. I mean Akai. He is a fish seller. He sells fish. He also trains kung fu, probably eats a lot. He still probably sells fish when he is not fighting. Franco. He's the leader of his tribe. His father thought he's suited to be a merchant, but Franco became a warrior and a sailor. Bane. He's a pirate who used to terrorize the northern seas. Bruno. He works as a city guard for Eruditio. He's also the captain of Eruditio Rangers. Eruditio Rangers are like the city police or defenders, patrolling and keeping the city safe. Clint. He's the sheriff of a small town in the west. Rafaela. She's an angel. She's probably a messenger for the Lord of Light and a healer too. Eudora. She's a professor in the Magic Academy. Zilong. He's a member of the Oriental Fighters, so probably he's a guardian overseeing the Dragon Altar and Cadia Riverlands. Fanny. Her family wanted her to become a famous artist or designer because she's a female, but she joins the Imperial Army anyways. Layla. She joins the Eruditio Rangers to protect Eruditio. Eruditio Rangers are like the city police or defenders, patrolling and keeping the city safe. Minotaur. Geez, what does Minotaurs do besides being angry and fighting? Just kidding. He is a prince. Towards the end of his story, he vowed to find his lost kin and rebuild the Minoan civilization. Lolita. She works as a craftsman in the workshop, but became a member of Eruditio Rangers. Hayabusa. He's a shinobi aiming to become the Akakage. Freya. She's a Valkyrie, meant to protect the Northern Vale. Gord. He mentored Valir. He's also the dean of the Icarus School of Magic Academy. Natalia. She's an assassin. She works for Monastery of Light. Kagura. Ever since they changed her story, I don't know what she does, besides holding the umbrella. Official website and in-game tells different stories. One time, a developer tells she's not even human but a spirit. In her latest lore, it says she looks down at Hayabusa and Hanabi, ready to catch her, the mortal realm. This probably refers to human realm. So, she's a spirit? Anyways, let's move on. Chu. He's still broke, living in slums, poverty. He needs lore update. Sun. I don't think he work. Sun. He is unruly and free spirit. Alpha. He's a cyborg. He's a puppet controlled by the evil scientists of Laboratory 1718. Ruby. She's now a hunter, a wolf hunter.
The hunt begins.
Yi Sun Shin. He's a general of his naval fleet. Moskov. Was a warrior and a prince, but came back to life for a vengeance. Johnson. A car transformer and Eruditio Ranger. Cyclops. He's a star soul magician. Estus. He's a king of the elves. Hilda. She's a mercenary. Aurora. She's the maiden of the glacier. Lapu Lapu. He's the chieftain of his tribe. Vexana. Once a princess, now a duchess and ruler of Necrokeep. Roger. He's a hunter and became a wolf hunter by profession.
I see lots of prey.
Carrie. She's trained to become a war machine and a leader. Gatotkaka. He's a knight and a warrior. Harley. He is still a child and loves to play magic tricks. Irithel. She protects the forest and drives out invaders. Grok. He is traveling and searching for his master to return. Argus. He is in Abyss and he needs a lore update. Odette. She's a princess. She used to sneak out of the castle, but after meeting Lancelot, she is searching for him. Lancelot. He's a runaway, running from responsibilities. Diggy. He's an Eruditio scholar and advisor of the Eruditio Rangers. Hylos. He is the leader of centaurs, protecting the fountain of immortality and infinite wisdom. Zask. His purpose is to invade, swarm, and reproduce. Helkurt. Used to work as a lapdog for the Abyss, but now he's freely roaming and terrorizing the Abyss. Farsa. She's still trying to get revenge from Alice. Leslie. A marksman who protects Harley from the shadows. Jawhead. He's a robot serving as Gordian to Ailey. Angela. She's an android meant for helping humans. Gujin. He's a rebellious child from the Paxley family. Valir. His aim is to fight with Vale, so he probably is training most of the time. Martis. Nah, this guy loves fighting. Fighting is his occupation. Uranus. Gordian of the Celestial Palace. Hanabi. She's a kunoichi, trained to become the best ninja from Scarlet Sect. She's also the owner of Higanbana. Chang-O. A mischievous and youngest disciple of the Great Dragon.
Roger's coming!
Kaja. Leader of Nazars and also Gordian of Celestial Palace. His lore is being updating right now. Selena. She's the current vessel of the Lord of Dark. Aldous. He's a contractor. He guards the Minoan maze even after the Minoan kingdom falled. Claude. A master thief. But he's a good thief. Vale. A prodigy who can use wind magic. He's probably still stronger than Valir. Leomord. He's an undead knight serving Vexana and Necrokeep. Lunox. She is trying to find all the fragments of the Twilight Orb. Hanzo. A demon ninja who made enemy to Scarlet Shadow. Belleric. He's just a good guard of nature. Kimmy. A genius inventor who joined the Imperial Expeditionary Army. Thamuz. The leader of fire demons. He wished for the survival of his race. Harith. A Leonin, but he serves as a lieutenant and soon to be Imperial Master of Magic in Monian Empire. Minsithar. He's a king of Mahapura. Kadita. She's the ocean goddess, looking after the southern oceans. Faramus. He's a physician and necromancer and loyal subject of Vexana. Badang. He's a tribal warrior. He got his powers from a beast. He is also mentor to Kalea. Kufra. The ultimate pedo and groomer. He's an evil tyrant who wanted to rule the land of Dawn. Granger. He plays the violin, but seriously, he's a demon hunter too, like Alucard. Guinevere. She didn't want to marry, so he's looking for his brother Lancelot. Esmeralda. She works as an astrologer. Terizla. Before the Abyss corrupted him, he was a master smith, but now he works as executioner for the Abyss. Exborg. He's a cyborg now. His goal is to burn down Eruditio.
I'm gonna incinerate Eruditio until it's nothing but a pile of ash!
Ling. He's an assassin from Finch sect. The Vermilion Bird Spirit choose him to be one of the Oriental fighters. Dirath. Once a prince of the Empire, but he is now the Prince of the Abyss. Lilia. She's a student at the Magic Academy under Eudora, but in her mastery code, she is expelled and exiled to the west, along with her family. Baxia. The oldest and only surviving member of the old Oriental fighters. Masha. She's a hunter. Her new lore is still being updated. Wanwan. Chosen by the White Tiger Spirit from a young age, she becomes a member of the Oriental fighters later. Sylvana. Princess of the Monian Empire, but she chose to become a knightess of the Monian Empire. Sicilian works as an opera actor and singer. Carmilla. A Nobel girl who fell for Sicilian ended up becoming a blood demon after being revived by Sicilian blood. Atlas. A creature of the abysmal sea. Popol and Koopa. Popol is a young hunter, and Koopa is a dire wolf. They became friends after saving each other. Yuzhong. the conqueror born from Black Dragon's power. He wants to change and rule Cadia Riverlands with his own ways. Luo Yi. She's a geomancer. Her real goal, not just beyond Cadia Riverlands, but create an utopia created by yin and yang. Benedetta. She wanted to be in the Imperial Army, but was rejected. So she traveling the barren lands, fighting demons her own way, and she joined the Ranger Squad. Khalid. He's a prince and a warrior. Baratz. He's a black market trader. Brody. Bro has amnesia. He joins the Ranger Squad. Eve. She is an Astrowarden. She and her race keeps balance in the universe and hunts down threats that could disrupt the balance. Matilda. She's a brave tribal girl. She seeks the help of Clint to drive out sand hunters from her home. Paquito. He's a boxer. Glue. He's just a swamp creature. Beatrix. She's a genius, inventor, scholar, scientist, you name it. She currently works in Leviathan Workshop. Phovius was a member of the border guard for the Empire, and still is. Natan. He's a scholar, researcher, inventor, time traveler, formerly the leader of Eruditio. Aulus. He's a ferocious Leonin warrior. He joined the Ranger Squad. He was succeeded by a younger Leonin who very much admire him. Aemon. He's the Duke and Lord of Castle Abirline. He's probably doing politics or dealing with family responsibilities. Valentina. Once the Duchess of House Paxley, now she's mostly in shadows. Edith. She's the Warden, ancient guard that watches over the sealed evil gods. Florin. She spreads seeds and greenery across the desert. Yin. He's on a journey to exorcise the evil of inside him. He works as an errand boy for Melissa. Melissa. She's a tailoress. Julian. He is an assassin, a member of Raven Assassins that works directly under Bishop, but he joined the Forsaken Light. Xavier. He was once a former member of the Knights of Light and former Arbiter of Light. Now he's on the journey with Forsaken members. Fredrin. He owns a shop in Los Pecados, where he is a treasure appraiser. An appraiser is a person who evaluates and determines the value of items, property, art, or goods. Joy. A gifted young Leonin known as the infamous thief in Lumina City. In the end, she was called the miracle child of the Leonins for saving the Leonins. Novaria. She works as a scholar in Eruditio. Arlet. A lone half-human, half-demon lancer. He probably ends up being a baker after Mila's death. We don't know for sure. Ixia. An outlaw, inventor, and leader of Bad Soul. Nolan. He works as a scholar and cosmic traveler. Cece. She's a yo-yo performer and member of the Whimsical Wonders Theater troupe. Chip. A lazy technician. Zuxin. She grants wishes, but only wishes that are worth seeking. Suyu. He's a performer, a ritual performer. Lucas. He hopes to create something glorious, like bring back old Manian Empire glory. Kalea. She's a teen. She's either having fun or causing trouble while trying to help others. Zetian. She is the Empress of Sendu. Obsidia. She's back to rule the Abyss once more. Sora. He's helping Florin and Bellaric create more Oasis. Marcel. He's a photographer, and also he works as right-handed man for Duke Aemon. Hirara. She's a geisha ninja, dancer, and highly obsessive for Hanabi. Thank you for watching my video. See ya!